Hey everybody, with this coronavirus mess going on, a lot of people are kind of thinking, maybe I ought to have a garden. Well, I've been doing it for years, and so I figured we'd make a little video, give you a few tips just in case you decide that you want a garden. And you may be saying, well, I don't have a big yard. You don't need a big yard. In fact, to give you a little history, back in medieval times, the peasants, who were the majority of the people out there, only had a tiny bit of land to put a house and a garden, and if you were really lucky, a cow. But the cow had to come in the house with you at night every night, so that wasn't good living conditions. Point is, you don't need a whole lot of land. For example, I've got these two beds right here. The chicken wire is to keep the dogs and the chickens out. If you got a cat, you might want to go away from your yard, main garden somewhere and plant catnip. Then they've got their own little garden and they stay stoned all the time. Anyway, we'll take you into the main garden, and today we're gonna just talk a little bit about preparing your soil and getting it ready. Now, you don't need a gigantic tiller. All you need is just one of those little small tillers just to break up the ground real good. And as you can see, I'm doing some box gardens and some regular gardens like you'd see on a farm. And really, that's more for aesthetics. You know, we live in a neighborhood and want it to look kind of pretty. But really, all you got to do, even if you have Georgia soil, as you see, there's a lot of red clay out there. Well, Lowe's sells just regular old potting soil for about $1.59 a bag. So what you need to do, get out of there, dog. What you need to do is just get you about maybe 10 bags of that stuff. Throw it on top of your, well, till your red clay, throw it on top. Throw a little bit of 10-10-10 fertilizer on top of it, and then plow it all down again, and you're pretty much ready. Seeds will grow in almost anything, except really hard-packed clay. So you may just have to do a little bit of putting some muscle into it. But once you get the ground broken up, you get your seeds down in, the stuff will grow. Don't water it every day. Every other day until you start seeing some sprouts. Then you can go 4 or 5 days without any rain and you're still going to be okay. And the third thing for this video, wherever you plant your boxes or your rows, look on your seed packet. It will tell you what kind of sun those particular plants need. So where I'm standing, the sun rises here and goes all the way over there. So I put my corn and my tomatoes, peppers, squash, those things need full sun, as much sun as we could possibly get. So those go out here. And talk about using space, that retaining wall right there is just a little tiny strip of land. That's where I put my watermelons. Use every available space that you got if you have limited space. So anyway, on the other side of this fence, it's kind of shady. Cucumbers and beans, they don't mind a little bit of shade. So make sure you know where the sun is going, where you've got full shade, where you got partial shade. Till that soil up real good. And no, it's not too late to plant. Pretty much you can plant any time of year, except in freezing weather. So anyway, hope this helps. Next time, we'll talk about plant placement. Y'all be safe out there.